All right. Do, 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 do. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
And Hannah.
Ha ha, I like that.
Ha ha
Ha
ha.
ha ha. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in Brevard, North Carolina. In, I should say, chilly but gonna get warmer because that's life right now in the fall, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there.
I'm Hannah. I'm minion number 2.
You were getting distracted by what will be explained in a minute. Yeah. Hannah, would you like to explain yourself this morning? Just so people... You're just staring at me.
Your eyes scared me.
What did I do?
You were looking at me like this.
Well, you were looking at me like this.
Intently.
Like this. Okay. You came in all happy and chipper and fun looking this
She's
morning.
been awake
You
and
like-
had coffee.
that wasn't what I was... Okay.
It's October. Yesterday, I was dressed like a cat. Well, I had a headband on like a cat. Today, I wanted to wear this. My mommy gave it to me for my 25th birthday, and she said I had to wear it on my 25th birthday. I was not home.
Which is not today, by the way.
No. It was in February. So I wanted to wear it, and I decided it did not match my sweater that I did not make.
It looks like she made it, but she didn't. Okay.
Let's get that out of the way.
Full disclosure.
So I put on little bits to make the look cohesive.
I like it, and I'm so the little bits. Is this just face paint or is this like
it's
blush
eyeshadow.
That's what I
Yeah.
okay.
It's eyeshadow.
Why did I say blush? I mean, I'm sure there is rainbow blush out there,
I'm
but
using eyeshadow as blush.
that's nice. I did a little bit of. You totally can't see it on camera, but I did a little bit of layering of my eyeshadow this morning to try to get a color a little closer to my pants.
Noise.
Pants. Okay. I did like a light green, and then I put a blue over it. And then I gave up because I don't have enough time to do more than that right now. Okay. But why October? What's October to you?
It's spooky season.
Yeah, okay,
It's
that's-
Halloween, and I can dress like whatever
I
I
know-
want.
I
as
know
long
it's spooky
as,
season.
You know, it's not inappropriate, and
Yeah.
inappropriate things don't happen.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to bring your headbands today and I forgot.
I was like, let me explain. No, it's too much. Let me sum up. No. So, and you have purple lipstick on too to add to the rainbow. I feel like that's really cool. Okay. So the headband thing is, let's go over events right now because I'd explained some of today's episode. You're doing the red. You did the red stripe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. I squirreled.
As one does.
By the way, I saw a live white squirrel on the way home last night.
Okay. Back.
I'm squirreling, and I saw one that wasn't alive this morning. I don't know what that means.
We saw a live white squirrel last night too.
Okay. We don't know what that means anymore anyway. But, okay, so this Saturday, which is tomorrow, it doesn't feel like it's tomorrow, but it's tomorrow. This Saturday at the shop is PJ Day. It's Pajama Day. So, if you... what was that look for? If you... Let's save that till after.
No, not that. It's
Oh.
because of PJ Day.
Oh, okay. Don't ask. You can't actually because you're just watching this, but don't ask. PJ Day tomorrow, we will be wearing pajamas, comfy clothes to the shop. I mean, a lot of what I wear now is comfy clothes, but I will be wearing flannel pants and a t-shirt. That's my pajamas. 15% off. I originally said 10%, and Liz is like, let's do 15. So we're doing 15% off if you come in your PJs. I will try to put an email out to that effect later. Next Saturday, this is the headbands. Next Saturday, we are celebrating Halloween a little early. It's also Halloween Fest downtown next Saturday. So
Of course it is.
we are not downtown anymore, but it's Halloween Fest in town. If you come in costume, you will be saving. Let's make that 15% too. Why not? 15% off your purchase if you come in costume. And
as I've told people, my bar for costumes really low. If you have a headband or your t-shirt says, this is my Halloween costume.
If you can make an argument that either what you're wearing is PJs or a costume, we'll probably give you the discount. on those days. I don't really have Halloween costumes at the ready, so I'm going to be wearing a headband. Like Hannah's wearing a headband today. I'll be wearing some other type of headband. And maybe I will preview some of the headbands next Friday. So, okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, which reminds me, I have to go home and hem my flannel pants tonight. Because these are the same pants I bought a year ago that were too big, but they're elastic waist, so it doesn't matter, but they're too long. And when I bought them, I was like, I'll just roll them up. And because I wasn't using my sewing machine, but now I'm using my sewing machine, and I put off till the last minute hemming my pants.
It's not a thing.
It's not a thing. Okay. I'm looking at the sleeve on your sweater that you didn't make, Hannah.
Oh. I thought we were looking at Liz.
No, but I'm looking at it because the knitter's brain in me is looking at that top stripe and realizing it's not necessarily short rows, but like how I would do that with short rows, because see how there's less of this here and more up here. That is how the Anyday Sweatshirt is going to function. When I put the sleeves in, I'm going to be doing I'm talking for myself. You don't have to. I'm liking what you're wearing because
we're going to process.
I'm processing. Okay. All right, Hannah. Because we don't have any questions or anything today, do we?
I checked. We don't have any questions.
Next Tuesday, as always, we will have virtual sit and stitch from 7 to 8 p.m. I'm just getting date stuff out of the way. You get into virtual sit and stitch on Zoom with the shop phone number.
828-877-3550.
All right. We are not having a Sunday sit and stitch this Sunday. We're not having one in October because October just has so much stuff going on. So we need a day off. I'm sorry, but that's where life is right now. So come on Tuesday nights, yay! And we will have a virtual sit and stitch in November, and we'll update you. Sunday virtual sit and stitch in November. Anyway, okay, Hannah, what you making? Where you at? What's going on?
I am making another
Winter
Sailor. I almost said Winter Soldier.
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault from last week. Got that stuck in your brain. Winter Sailor.
Winter Sailor.
I have a question.
Sweater. Yeah.
Who watches? Do people watch this who shouldn't know about this?
No.
Okay.
No.
And if they do,
you know why I'm asking, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Just checking.
He does not.
Hannah likes to have her stuff be surprise. Her Christmas presents.
I do.
That reminds me, I need to put out a little survey to my family about their Christmas presents. I've decided I'm being obnoxious this year. Okay, go ahead. I love this.
And
I love this.
This one is for me, novio, my boyfriend. And I am just over halfway through the body striping.
Pick it, because then we can't. Yeah, look, I love that.
So that bold red stripe will only happen once, and I'm super, super excited.
First of all,
it'll go back to the purple.
Yes, I love the purple and black, and then the red is it's fun. Like just seeing her knit with the red wasn't there yesterday. And seeing the purple and black, like that's got a nice, it really sings. And then, yeah, that's fun. Are you doing stripes on the sleeves?
Just like my brother's.
Okay.
It'll be just at the base.
Okay.
And the, one will have the purple and one will have the red.
Like it.
I am one who cannot do the thing where they don't match up with the things on the body.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't want them to be jagged going down the... Yeah.
Understood. I like that, though. I think that's, cohesive. Yeah. You have a plan. I like it. I think it's coming out really well, and you are busting these out. That's awesome. Yay!
I'm happy.
So, Winter Sailor.
Yes.
If you like what she's doing, Winter Sailor. And I like that we are showing people how... not adaptable, but how versatile. That's the word I was going for. How versatile this pattern is, because you're using the same pattern, but you're making them all very unique. So, woohoo! Awesome.
I like it.
Liz, what you doing? What's up?
I'm making my PJs for tomorrow.
I'm going to go home and bust mine out in the sewing machine. Liz is hand stitching. What are you hand stitching right now? What's going on?
So I made... Hold on. Pajama top.
I see.
It's long. And then it's got a split seam at the bottom.
Oh,
and then
cute.
I'll have pants that go underneath of it that have to be made, but I haven't. Or they're cut out. But,
Okay. So is this stitching decorative or functional?
Yes. So I serged the whole piece. Well, I serged my side pieces. I serged the whole inside like normal, but I didn't fix the end of the serge like I should have, so it was starting to pull apart. And instead of having everything just like ripping, I'm doing little X's going down, and then I want to play with my patchwork, so I'm gonna have a pocket with an owl on it. If you want to hold this close, because
you don't life. This is the Sashiko.
Yep, my Sashiko.
So we have an owl. She's been stitching up a storm. Like when people are shopping, she's sitting here stitching while she's helping. And so we got an owl
and a hedgehog.
We got a hedgehog. These are so cute. Are these all things you found online to do?
I have stencils.
Where'd you find the stencils?
Amazon.
Okay. Don't buy them here. Look on. I wanted to let people know where to look.
They've got flowers. They've got little grid things. They've got all the things.
Is the fox gonna be on your?
Fox is not gonna be on mine.
Okay.
But I wanted the hedgehog and the owl, and then I have all kinds of scrappy fabrics that I'm going to put patches on.
Are you gonna
straight
sew?
Line. Yep.
Okay. With a machine?
Nope.
Hand sew?
Hand sew.
Ooh. Before tomorrow?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why I brought it with me because.
Oh, you're gonna work on it here. Okay. Because I'm like, I only work on sewing stuff at home, and I'm like, oh, wow.
It's.
She got all her little pins ready to go.
Yep.
That's so cool.
So
I love it.
It's fun.
It's gonna be very cute.
It's gonna be my new PJs. So, I mean, yeah.
Yay! Oh, my watch is telling me to breathe.
And my pants, my pants are the dark. My pants are the dark color, so dark color pants.
Okay, cool.
So.
Oh, that'll be very cute.
Does this count as plaid?
Kinda.
I would say yes. It's got lines this way and lines that way.
Do you not like it?
I choose to not discuss on camera.
That's an answer in itself. Okay. So I have a handful of things to show off. First of all, I kept wanting to start new things, and Hannah kept looking at me going, finish something. And I kept wanting to give her fingers. But
Hannah's like the only person here that can be like, finish something, because
she's a very monogamous when she needs to.
August
only for Christmas.
December.
Okay. Sorry. No, she was joshing with me and kind of poking at me, and so I'm like, fine, I'll finish something. And I let it be known, I finished 2 things last month, right? 2 things. They were small. Okay, so I did finish my cozy and lazy mitts. The ends are not woven in. That does not count for me for finishing. I finished knitting. I've put the tools away. They are no longer on knitting needles. But this is the, I wanted to show you all how the yarn of the month are Jaspeada. How this is, how this works up. Hannah, can you hold up that color, that skein? That skein knits up like this.
It's so pretty.
And these were really fun to make, and I had this much left over. I made the medium size of these mitts, the cozy and lazy mitts. There's a bunch of different sizes you can make. I use double point needles. You can use magic loop or 2 circulars if you choose to. I love how this detail works. If you see this line here, because very often when there's a thumb that pokes out, there's a gusset that starts here and just splits. And this one actually it increased the rest of the hand off of the original 14 stitches over here. And then you take them off for the thumb. I thought that was ingenious and looks really pretty. And I really liked it. So, and one skein got me a pair of fingerless mitts. And for my fingers, someone else tried them on and was like, oh, this is good. My hands are bigger than yours. I'm like, yes, that means your pinkies will show. They will fit, but your pinkies will show. So, I have really warm mitts for when the temperature is officially cold all day instead of just in the morning. So that's my first, like, woohoo, I did it.
Hooray.
Hooray. I finished mitts. And that made me feel better about... Oh, I gotta put these on later. I'm still wearing my morning walk shoes. I'm wearing sneakers. I want to wear these. But I also need sneakers for physical therapy tonight. So yeah, so I brought those in. It's just I want to wear my boots when I'm actually working today. Okay. But so they're in here. Okay. So I felt better about working on this in front of Hannah because I finished something.
You're in a new color.
I'm back to the green, actually. Okay, so some explanations needed. We got in a new rainbow cake color. I will try to get it online. And it has the pink in the center. So I just love this green. I was like, this is so cute.
It's a pretty green.
I want to make something out of it. Our rainbow cakes, the original ones had a bright rainbow. This has a pastel rainbow, alternating with one color. And the new series for this year has more of a pastel rainbow colors, but it's still like, this is their version of pink or red. It's more of a coral. It's like the same coral color as my whole entire top, the last thing I made. I've already knit something with one cake of this, so I'm crocheting something. And so it's got this coral and then more of a pale neon orange and then a light yellow, a light green, 2 shades of blue and like lavender, but with this it's not olive green, it's kind of a khaki green. You know, it's yummy. It's called Rainforest.
Avocado.
Yes, it's definitely an avocado green. There you go. So I haven't done my morning post about this yet, but I was working on it this morning. But I wanted to get far enough, so all I worked on last night was this. To show you, I'm doing a puff crochet cowl by Toni Lipsey. And here's the green, and there's the coral. And I'm just going through the whole thing. I don't remember the name of this. That's not good because it's on my phone. But I'll try to put it in the description. But see, I'm back to the green. So it's got the coral and then the green. And every 7 or 8 rows, it increases by 5 puffs for a certain amount of time. So it'll get a little bigger and that like the stripe length might change. But I'm loving that it's just going to have layered puffs around my neck because this is a sport/fingering weight. And she does it on an F. I'm doing it on a D because I crochet loosely and I want it to be a little tighter. But I'm really excited to do a crochet piece to show what you can do with crochet, and I'm just busting through all the colors as they come. I think it's going to be so cute, and I really love this color.
It should take one ball,
Yes.
which is 200 grams.
800 meters.
The cool thing about puffs is they eat up almost twice as much yarn as a double crochet.
So you can get something thicker. A puff is like, you end up with 7 loops on your hook before you pull through to make the little puff. And so it'll feel thicker than fingering weight, but it'll still be somewhat light. Mm-hmm. And it was designed, the Toni Lipsey cowl was designed for 10 mini skeins, which is about the 800 meters. And so I searched on Ravelry for the meterage and the thickness of yarn, and that's what I came up with. So, other stuff in here, though. One of the reasons Hannah was getting on me, and she had every right to, is, let's see. Wait, okay. we got a new Noro in. The colors are up online. This is Tensan, which I think means silkworm or something like that in Japanese.
Has to do with silk.
It has to be, well, it does because this is 68% silk and the rest is wool. And it feels much softer than Noro wool usually does. It almost feels like cotton because of this fiber content. But it's going to be toasty. It is a worsted weight. It is, the colors are all, they describe them as like more watercolor colors. Like there's really fun Noro colors in here, but it's not as super saturated, intense. And that's partially because the silk may not take the color the same way as the wool would.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That was on my brain a little bit. Is like, and then wait, I gotta find the other end of this. So, the new Noro magazine. Anyone who watches my, oh gosh, this is all stuck together. Anyone who watches the Tips and Tricks channel has already seen some of this. But the new Noro magazine, which we still have some copies of, has really pretty stuff in it. And it has a bunch of things with this Tensan. It's 150 grams, 300 and something meters. And I saw a cardigan. I was like, oh, and then I went, nope, slow your roll. You have too many things going on. So I am going to make this scarf hoodie thing, which really is you make a scarf and you fold it in half and seam about 9 inches in the middle. So it's a hood, but it's a scarf. And I have started, we have the color in the magazine, but I've started with a different color. And it does have kind of like a Degas or a Monet type feel to it. I feel like with how the colors are knitting up. But this is how this ball is knitting up. And I think I love seeing it on camera as I'm looking at the camera right now because
it's pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. All the colors are online. It's one of the few things I have updated in the online shop, so take a look. They are colors that came from, they are swatches of how it knits up that came from Knitting Fever's website. So, the last thing, which I haven't worked on in a little bit, but over the weekend I made some progress on this and I wanted to show you how it's fitting. And my Noro is still all tangled with stuff in my bag, but that's okay. So, my Anyday Sweatshirt. I am not totally, but mostly through, I want to say the boob shaping, the bust modifications. So,
I liked the first one better.
The boob shaping? Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
It's not-
with that country accent,
The
it
boob
was
shaping?
so much better.
Everybody's getting country. It's wigging me
I
out.
didn't realize I was
don't
saying that
need
with a
to
country
talk
accent.
about it.
Um,
It was between you and me, Liz.
yes, but you're the one who just mentioned it. Anyway.
She did.
Okay. She just mentioned not talking about it, which means there's something going on with those two, and I don't even need to know. Okay, let me get a long cord. Let me make sure it's a long cord. Okay. So, this is my first time trying bust modifications, because that's the formal name in the pattern. And I measured my, I almost said under boob, which is not over boob, the upper bust. Over boob. It's not what it's called in the pattern. But I measured up here, and I measured here. And I looked for the closest to those two measurements in Ysolda Teague's pattern. This is Anyday Sweatshirt by Ysolda Teague, is our make-along for October and November. And I picked the size that seemed to fit that seemed to have that. And so that meant making a size 7 with C/D bust modifications. Now, my boobies are, when I'm wearing a bra, it's more of a double or triple D. But this was fitting that size with those bust modifications. Yes?
You have a hair on your right over breast.
Things like this bug Hannah, so. Better?
Much. Thank you.
So I am making the size 7 with CD modifications because that's what the pattern told me to do. And I haven't done bust modifications before because I don't know if I fully believed they would work. But let me see. Let me make sure I'm doing this. Okay, that's the right way. Okay. But I think it's working really well. So what it had me do, and I'm not going to give any more specifics than some generalities because she spent a lot of time and energy on the pattern. I think it's worth getting the pattern. It started with about 4 stitches increased over a certain number of rows, just at the edge. It's only on the front side. And then short rows, starting in the center and going out over a certain space. And now I'm doing, I think, a lot more rows between decreases than I did between increases to get it back down. I'm actually, since I haven't touched this, I am halfway through the first row of decreases. So there's still some stuff going on to finish up the bust modifications. But I am really liking, before I started into the decrease rows, I was already liking how it was fitting. So I want to show you all. The other thing I'm doing with this is I am testing out, oh, give me 1 second. I'm testing out needles. We got purple. We talked about the maroon ones. We got a purple case. We got 2 purple cases and 2 maroon cases. Liz has bought a maroon case. I am testing a purple case of the Likey Flight, standard flight. Next week we might be getting in 1 mini set, which is more for socks and stuff. It's for sizes below a 3. This is a 3 to a 10.5,
10.5.
I think. Yeah, so I'm knitting with my 5s right now. I am on, it's weird because it is a steel cable, which we like from the Chow Goose, but the tubing around the steel cable still allows for some memory in these. They're memory resistant, they're not memory free, is what we have found. But they're closer. And so I'm testing out, and there's swivel on here, so the cable's not moving while I swivel the tip of the needle. They are super slick. They are surgical grade stainless steel. They have a really nice point on them. So they're slipperier than our Chow Goose. The only downside I have so far is that the join, because it's a swivel, it's not the smoothest join where the cord hits the swivel. But, let me dismiss that. That's a call coming in, ringing on every device I have. But it's easy to push it over that. It's not like it gets caught the way a needle separation is a catch.
It's easy to push over. Mm-hmm. It doesn't catch. It's just a little weird.
It's just a little, like, it doesn't like catch. It's not as smooth as my Chow Goose. But I do really like them, and I think for the price, like this set, which comes with cords and a gripper to help tighten it and a pin and all these, is $155. We have 1 in purple and 1 in maroon. Call the shop because they're not online. Or come in if you're local. Okay, so I think I've spread this out as best as I can on my barber cords, so I'm gonna try this on for y'all. Da, da, da. Oh, and that's in the back. Maybe I have finished one thing of decreases. I thought it was in the front.
There's a string.
Which string?
I don't.
It's probably.
I'm pulling.
Don't pull too hard.
It's that string.
It's from the front. That's okay. Just don't pull too much harder. So it goes up over my shoulder and to the ball yarn. But that's okay. So, da-da! This
you have
is...
boobs.
I have boobs! Yay, I got the girls. But what we were noticing, Liz and I were noticing when I tried this on yesterday, earlier this week, the back is flat. Like, my front sticks out quite a bit, and especially the girls. And usually when I have to make a size that fits the girls up front, there's usually a little extra space in the back. It doesn't lay as flat in the back. And this is feeling much more flat in the back. So that's fun. So I'm like, you know what? If you want to engage in short rows and increases and decreases, trust the boob modifications, the bust modifications. I'm really excited with how this is coming out. I think it's going to be really, really pretty when it's done. I just have to, around all the other projects I want to start, keep working on. I have Hannah to help me do that. Because she'll say, have you finished something lately? Or something like that. And
Liz, I know, is...
I will take it with all love and care. Yeah.
But
she gives me grief, too, when I say I'm going to start a new project. She's like, isn't that excessive?
So
I've stopped.
I know, because I don't care.
This is how much... I'm in my second ball of this. This is... I still have... I probably would say at least half of this left.
What did I just do? Oh.
Knock your phone off.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, there's stuff on the table. So I'm intrigued also to see how far I'm going to get with this first ball. I'm thinking I'm going to get pretty close to the bottom of my sweater with this second ball. Did I say first ball? I went second and then first.
No, I think you said first.
But this is my second.
I think you said second.
Someone will tell us. It's all good. So, I'm sorry.
It's not a thing.
We will see if we can fix that with more coffee after this, right?
It's okay. More coffee this.
More coffee. So I wanted to show you how this was going, and it's really lovely. And so if you want to make an Anyday Sweatshirt, I'm using the Jody Long Alba. We may not have all of our colors online, so contact us if there's a color you're interested in. I think at most this is going to take me 4 balls of this because there's so much yardage. It's a thin DK. It's super drapey. I really want to make another one of these with fiber spates, but I don't want to use up our inventory because that would use a completely different amount of yarn. A lot more than 4 of the fiber spates Vivacious DK. So, but yes, this is so lovely. I can't wait. Like, I do want to finish this and wear it this winter. So I need to get on that. But anything we should mention at the end here before we wrap up?
Wear your PJs on Saturday.
Yeah, if you want to wear
costume next Saturday.
Okay, this Saturday is PJ Day. If you're not local but want to like honor it and wear your PJs too, go for it. PJs that are decent for going out. I will mention that. And next Saturday, if come in your uniform, I almost said, in your Halloween costume,
For some of us.
or wear it in honor. And we will see you when we see you, all right? I'm sure there's other things, but Liz?
Like, subscribe, ring the bell. All the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. We'll talk to you later. Bye.